It was 2 a.m. on a Tuesday. The city outside was quiet. Sarah's mind was, well, a noisy highway of thoughts. Deadlines, bills, that nagging feeling of being overwhelmed. Sleep felt like a distant country she just couldn't afford a ticket to. Desperate for a distraction, she scrolled endlessly through her phone, the blue light stinging her tired eyes. She had tried everything from chamomile tea counting sheep backwards, but nothing seemed to quiet the relentless internal chatter. Her thumb hovered over a video with a strange title, ASMR, for deep sleep. She tapped the screen and put in her earbuds. A woman with a kind face appeared, her voice a soft, gentle whisper. She was simply tapping her fingernails slowly on a wooden box, the sound crisp and rhythmic. The sound was close, intimate, as if the woman were right there in the room with her, creating this tiny concert just for her ears. So, what exactly did Sarah experience that night? She stumbled into the world of ASMR, which stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. That's a very scientific-sounding name for a very personal and pleasant feeling. Think of it as a warm, static-like or tingling sensation that typically begins on the scalp. From there it often moves down the back of the neck and upper spine. Many people describe it as brain tingles or even a brain massage. The feeling is not universal. Some people feel it intensely, others mildly, and some don't feel it at all. This sensation is a genuine psychophysiological phenomenon, meaning it involves the mind, psycho, and the body, physio. It is not the same as frisson, which is the technical term for getting chills from music or a powerful emotional moment. ASMR, on the other hand, is almost exclusively calming and sedative. It's a gentle wave, not a jolt. People who experience it often report feelings of comfort, euphoria, and deep relaxation. The science behind ASMR is still a young and developing field. Researchers are beginning to piece together what happens in the brain during this unique experience. When someone watches an ASMR video, their brain behaves in a fascinating way. Functional magnetic resonance imaging, or fMRI scans, show that specific regions of the brain light up. One key area is the medial prefrontal cortex, linked to self-awareness and social cognition. This might explain why many ASMR triggers involve personal attention. It feels like someone is caring for you. Activating these social bonding parts of our brain could underlie the comforting effect. Scientists theorize ASMR triggers the release of endorphins, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, the so-called happy hormones. This chemical cocktail could explain the feelings of comfort and reward many report. The tingling sensation itself is a form of paresthesia, like pins and needles, but pleasant. Unlike an uncomfortable numbness, ASMR tingles are highly pleasant. The experience ties to how our brain processes predictable, gentle sensory information. Low-grade repetitive sounds and slow movements seem to put the brain into a relaxed focus, similar to mindfulness. ASMR triggers are the specific stimuli that elicit the tingling, relaxing response. They are incredibly diverse and can be divided into several categories, with auditory triggers being the most common. Gentle whispering is perhaps the most iconic ASMR sound. Tapping sounds are also extremely popular. Fingernails on glass, wood, or plastic. Crinkling plastic, page turning, keyboard typing, the gentle fizz of a beverage being poured. Visual triggers like slow, deliberate hand movements, folding towels, or organizing a desk are powerful components. Light-based triggers like a pen light in a dark room. Role-playing scenarios create a narrative where the viewer is a direct participant. A pretend haircut, a checkup, a spa treatment. The ASMR artist looks directly at the viewer, speaks in a gentle voice, and provides undivided attention, mimicking nurturing behaviors. Close personal attention may tap into primate grooming circuits, a core social bonding activity. In a chaotic world, these virtual moments of care offer a powerful antidote. The rise of ASMR in the United States is nothing short of a cultural phenomenon. There are several reasons why it has found such a receptive audience here. America is often characterized by a fast-paced, high-stress culture, long work hours, and constant connectivity. This creates a society where anxiety and sleep problems are rampant. ASMR offers a free, accessible, on-demand solution, a digital escape hatch without a prescription. Free, accessible, on-demand, it provides a way to decompress after a stressful day. American culture has a complex relationship with intimacy and connection. Many report feeling more isolated than ever. Role-playing videos provide simulated intimacy and create parasocial relationships. Viewers feel genuinely connected to creators. The entrepreneurial spirit and platforms like YouTube and TikTok turned ASMR into a viable career. Binaural microphones and professional production built community and quality around the genre. The volume and diversity of content, plus America's booming wellness industry, made ASMR mainstream. Framed as wellness, ASMR fits perfectly into self-care trends as a biohack for relaxation and a natural sleep aid. It's no longer a weird internet niche, it's a legitimate self-care practice for millions of Americans looking for peace in a noisy world. For years, ASMR lived in personal stories and online forums, dismissed by skeptics as a fad. However, scientific research is starting to provide concrete evidence for its effects. A 2015 study at Swansea surveyed hundreds. 98% used ASMR for relaxation, 82% for sleep, and 70% for stress management. This was a crucial step toward academic inquiry. A 2018 fMRI study found ASMR experiencers show activation in reward and emotional arousal regions and altered connectivity between lobes. Their brain networks appear wired differently, suggesting a neurobiological basis for ASMR susceptibility. Personality research shows ASMR experiencers score higher on openness to experience and lower on neuroticism. Openness implies curiosity and appreciation for aesthetics, traits that may predispose someone to ASMR. A University of Sheffield study monitored heart rates and found significant reductions in those who experienced ASMR. This provided the first hard physiological evidence that ASMR has a genuine calming effect. It's not just a feeling in your head, ASMR can slow the body's stress systems. That biological response helps explain why millions have adopted ASMR as a nightly ritual. One of the most celebrated benefits of ASMR is its ability to combat stress and anxiety. In our overstimulated lives, the sympathetic nervous system is often in overdrive. ASMR acts as a countermeasure. The gentle, predictable, non-threatening stimuli help activate the parasympathetic rest and digest system. It slows heart rate, lowers blood pressure, and signals safety to the body. The focused attention required to listen to whispers or watch slow movements acts as a form of mindfulness. Pulling attention away from spiraling thoughts helps quiet the anxious parts of the brain. For insomnia sufferers, ASMR can break the vicious cycle of sleeplessness and anxiety. People can develop a nightly routine with specific ASMR artists, a modern lullaby that conditions the brain to wind down. Over time, the brain associates these sounds with relaxation, creating a conditioned response. For many, ASMR is a sustainable practice that has improved sleep quality and daily life. If one video doesn't work, there are millions more, so listeners can find what resonates. ASMR offers a sense of control over relaxation, empowering and stigma-free. While relaxation and sleep are common uses, ASMR's therapeutic potential is vast. Researchers and mental health professionals are exploring formal integration into therapy. For anxiety, panic attacks, and PTSD, ASMR could serve as a grounding tool, focusing attention on the present. Grounding relies on sensory focus, which is exactly what ASMR provides. Because pain has psychological components, ASMR's endorphin release and focused attention could help modulate pain perception. It may offer a non-pharmacological adjunct that reduces reliance on meds, not a cure, but a helpful tool. We need more controlled studies to understand who benefits most and which triggers work best for specific conditions. Collaboration between creators and health professionals could produce tailored, clinical ASMR interventions. ASMR could be integrated into wellness apps, therapy sessions, or even prescribed as complementary care. Imagine personalized ASMR helping post-op patients, the elderly with chronic pain, or people with severe anxiety. It's not a substitute for therapy or social connection, but it can be a valuable supplemental tool, a moment of comfort when one is needed most. As we look to the future, the trajectory of ASMR seems poised for deeper integration into daily life and technology. We may see ASMR move beyond YouTube into interactive, immersive formats. Imagine VR ASMR where haptic feedback simulates touch, and the ASMR artist moves around you in 3D space. Haptics could simulate clippers, brushes, or gentle taps, making the experience exponentially more immersive. Brands are already experimenting with ASMR techniques in advertising to create intimate product connections. We've seen high-profile examples where whispering and tapping made an ad memorable. Airlines, spas, and other services could offer ASMR channels to relax flyers or spa clients. An AI could learn your exact trigger preferences, pitch, rhythm, and generate custom ASMR tracks on demand. Your smart home might play a tailored ASMR soundscape when it detects stress, turning your living room into a sanctuary. Personalization could move beyond one-size-fits-all to perfectly tailored relaxation for individuals. ASMR is changing our cultural conversation about relaxation, destigmatizing novel ways to find calm. It reveals the deep connection between our senses and emotions and promises a future where peace is always within reach. If you enjoyed this deep dive, subscribe for more science unpacked on the phenomena shaping our lives.